recording yet. Fridays, I'm calling them folding Fridays. Okay, so let's start with a nice centering breath, and we are going to do a couple of forward folds. So those of you with any back issues, please beware. We want to do everything with that lovely lumbar curve drawing in, not rounded in. So if you do have back issues, I've got a chair here today, or make sure you've got blocks, or you could lean against a sofa. Nikki, is your back okay these days? Good, okay. All right, so I know a few of you, Claire, have got back issues, so just go slowly. There's lots of people popping on. Morning. Susanna Powell, another Powell in the world. Hey, Lizzie. All right, so take a comfortable seat. It doesn't have to be cross-legged like I am. It can be, yay, Sue, look at your setup there. It looks fantastic. Okay. Morning, Anna. Okay, so bring your hands to your knees, take your ears back so that they're stacked over your shoulders. Take a big breath into the side body, head of the arm bones back over the hips. As we settle in today to a lovely, quiet, forward folding practice. So feel like you are folding in. I've got a lovely pond in my garden, and in the summer, those lotus flowers open up to the sun. But at night, they draw in, so feel like your petals are folding in. Remembering this, coming into where the brain waves are steady and settled, where we're still awake and conscious of being relaxed. This is a really healing, restorative place. So don't think of it as if we're trying to nod off to sleep. We're trying to center in, and I want you to be aware of doing nothing or the feeling of non-action. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. And like we did on Monday, as you breathe those first few breaths, be really conscious of them. As if you were looking at a picture book and looking at a beautiful picture. And then after another couple of rounds of breath, I want you to imagine that you climb into that picture. So you climb into your breath. Actually get absorbed in it like you're in a scene. Feel it all around you. Feel the quality of it. Sometimes I even picture like I'm having a bath in it. So bathe in that inhale and your exhale, and give yourself permission. It's only 10-15 minutes to be here. Everything else can wait. 2 more breaths on your own. Okay, and then gently we're trying to try and keep the energy down and inward today. So gently now just extend your legs out in front of you. You can stay seated on a cushion to keep your bottom slightly elevated. Okay, keep your toes flexed towards your face, and just ensure that you do have this lumbar curve drawing in and up. So lift up through the top of your head. And then gently start to bend your right leg. Allow the knee to fold out to the side. If this creates any form of sort of clawing in the hip or tension in the hip, just pop a little something underneath that outer leg like I'm doing here. Okay, and allow that to ground. And then bring one hand to your knee, one hand to your thigh, and use them as a grounding to inhale, get spinal length, feel your lower back draw in, and then exhale, start to bow forward. And let's not go crazy today, just allow your fingertips to fold down. It's not about the depth of the pose, it's that energy of coming in. So forward folds are really introspective. Lightning. You know, not everything always has to be glitter and rainbows and bouncing and love and light. Sometimes we need a foggy winter's day to nestle in. So I'm going to take melt, melt. With your last two breaths, see if you can really focus on the exhale. Let it all pour out of you. And then as you come up to a seat, I want you to flex the extended leg. So you push into the heel. So think about that leg as the anchor that is going to bring you up. You're not using your lower back muscles. You're using those leg muscles to push down and sit up from. Okay, pause. Extend that right leg. I'm going to go the other side. So bend your left leg. Well done. Let the left leg come out to the side. Again, if there's any tension in that hip, prop something underneath it. This is a really yummy, easy class, easeful class today. Fingertips down. Inhale, get length in your spine. Lumbar curve here in this lower back draws in. This is your lumbar spine. And then exhale. Again, let's not make it the big fancy pose. Just do what you can today. Come to about 60% of your ability. Keep the right toes gently flexed. You can even soften your chin. Surrender into 5 more breaths. And don't think I've gone anywhere. I just talk an awful lot less in this style of class. Focus on your exhale. And the last couple of breaths, really try and melt through that exhale breath. Make it long and deep. Soften, soften, soften. And then again, as we come up, don't come up in a hurry. Flex your right toes towards your face. So feel the right leg muscles firm up. Push the heel down. And it's that leg, not your back muscles, that are going to bring you up. So use your leg muscles to bring you up nice and safely. Extend your left leg. And bring your hands to your knees. And just relax your toes. Just feel the rebound of that pose, that softening in. Sometimes we want to start our day with go, 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 don't we? So maybe we start our Friday with slow, slow, slow. Okay, so gently, however easy it is for you, maybe it's easy for you to swing your legs round to come to all fours. You gently cat-cow the spine a couple of times to feel that movement. See if you can feel it from your tailbone right to the tip of your head. I know you haven't got vertebrae there, but move and shift. Okay, and then again, like we did all this week, with nicely bent knees, spread your hands, lift your booty to downward facing dog. Again, allowing the energy to kind of flow to your face. Nice straight arms, but deeply bent legs. And this will allow that curve of your lower back in. Lift your chin a little bit. 3 deep breaths. Steady and slow. And then gently looking up, start to walk your feet up towards your hands. Especially if you've got bad back, do this with bent legs. As we come to, we're going to stay in a forward fold. Now, if this is a lot for your lower back, either use a block like I'm using here, or some of you are by sofas or chairs. You can use a chair or even come up to a wall here. What it's important is that we have this lower back curving in, but we have some energy going into the face. So you choose. Some of you who are a little bit more flexible might want to hold your own elbows and ragdoll this one out. And whatever version of that pose you've chosen, can you relax your jawline? You can do a couple of pretend grins and gurns under there. Can you relax that hinge of your jaw, around your eyes, around your forehead? And just relax the whole head. It weighs about 4 or 5 kilos and it'll help elongate your spine, bring space to your spine. Let's take a couple more breaths here and I'm going to be quiet. Well done. And then gently slide your fingers down. And we're going to, if you're on a chair, bring your fingertips down to the mat, bend your knees deeply. Okay, and then take your left leg and step it all the way to the back of the mat. Bring the left knee down to the mat. Pause. And then as you start to creep your fingers back, flex your right toes towards your face. And to whatever extent you can manage, we're going to start to straighten this right leg. So for you, it might be quite bent. That would be fine. Bring the hands on the inside edge of that leg. Just do what you can here. Those of you who are a little bit more energized, want to take it up another notch, you could actually straighten the back leg and bow in like this. But you know, it's Friday, why push it? Maybe just stay like this. Half Hanuman. Everybody take 3 more deep breaths. Fold in, fold down. And we're going to very slowly, like you're walking in a trance or something, going to swap legs. So if you're standing, bring the back knee down. Everyone bend into the right leg. Okay, and then use your back leg like a little spring. You can do that a couple of times to step your left leg forward and your right leg back. Okay, bring the knee down to the mat again. And again, bring both hands on the inside edge. Pause. And your option is to flex the left toes, extend to where you are able. So this is not about getting right to your edge today, to about 60% of your ability. And maybe some of you would like to straighten up the back leg and bow in. Not here for too long. Two more deep breaths. Really focus on your exhale. That's going to ground you and settle you. Lovely jubbly. And then your back leg, if it's up off the floor like mine is at the moment, bring that knee down. Bend into your left leg, everybody. And then sweep it back to all fours. Let's tick-tock the hips, right and left. Lovely. Bring your knees together. point your toes today and come back to a seat. Take a breath in, reach the arms round. Okay. And then breathe into that side body, head of the arm bones back. And then bring your hands down in front of you. So turn the palms up today. The fingers will gently curl in. And if you feel able, you can pincer your index finger and thumb together as they rest on your lap. So make sure they're bent so you can breathe into the side body. And come back to your nice steady flow of breath. As we give ourselves permission on these winter's days and to have quieter days, quieter moments, not always go, go, go. So as you step into your day, I hope you step in now with a steady, calm mind, whatever life throws at you. You'll get knocked off course for sure. But can you remember how you feel now? And know that this is always available to you. Always, you can always come back to this, just a few breaths away. Beautiful. Gently bring your hands to your heart center. Namaste, yogis. Well done. So that was very gentle fold-in Friday. Your homework today is again a little bit of self-love, a little bit of a treat. Because I'm pretty sure nearly everybody has a little dusty cupboard where they've got a candle that they were saving for a rainy day, or a book, or some bubble bath someone gave you 20 years ago and you've never opened it because it's too nice. Okay, go and dust some of those things down and go and have a cup of tea in your best china. My wedding surface is sat in that cupboard for goodness knows how many years. Can't even remember how many years it is. So I'm going to go and have a cup of tea in my best china, and I'm going to light this lovely candle that Simona sent me. Thank you, Simona. So go and live for today. Go and spoil yourself. Use those things. Dust them down. Go and use them. Okay. All right. If you want to stay online for a little natter, please do.